They thought I was the hotel maid, so I kept cleaning while they planned to destroy my company. I was wearing jeans and a plain black t-shirt when I entered my own hotel suite to grab my forgotten laptop. That's when I heard unfamiliar voices inside. 3 men in expensive suits barely glanced at me before one said, "Clean the bathroom first and be quick about it." They thought I was the maid. I froze for a split second before making a split-second decision that would save my company. I nodded silently, grabbed the cleaning supplies from the hall cart, and began wiping down surfaces while they continued their conversation. "So we're agreed," said the tallest one, opening his laptop, "and we offer Eliza Chen 30% below market value for MindLink. If she doesn't accept by Friday, we leak the fabricated security breach to the press." My heart nearly stopped. Eliza Chen parent, that's me, the 32-year-old founder of MindLink, the AI communication platform I'd built from nothing into a $40 million company. The company these men were conspiring to steal, I recognize them now: Brandon Wells, CEO of TouchIant, his legal counsel James Morton, and Robert Voss, their head of acquisitions. They'd been pursuing MindLink for months, but I'd refused their increasingly aggressive offers. "Shoe cave," Brandon said, loosening his tie. "These startup founders are all the same, parent one hint of negative press and they panic." I kept my head down, methodically cleaning while my mind raced. They were planning to destroy everything I'd built, parent the late nights, the second mortgage on my house, the 5 years of sacrifice, parent all because I wouldn't sell them my company at a discount. "What about her team?" asked Robert. "Someone might talk. They're loyal to their paychecks, not to her." Brandon laughed. "Besides, once we control the board, we'll gut the staff anyway. Only need to keep their algorithm." My algorithm? The one I'd coded during my mother's hospital stays, designed to help patients communicate complex medical needs when they couldn't speak for themselves. The technology that had expanded to help thousands, parent, that these men saw as nothing but an acquisition target. "And what about this mysterious investor she mentioned?" James asked, bluffing. Brandon replied, "We've checked, parent. Westlake Capital isn't backing her. She's stalling." I suppressed a smile. I'd never mentioned Westlake specifically, parent. They'd been investigating me. As I moved to clean the bathroom, I carefully pressed record on my phone. For the next 20 minutes, I documented their entire plan: the fabricated security breach, the planted story with a tech blogger named Sam Reynolds, the coordinated stock manipulation that would follow. "Gentlemen," Brandon concluded, "by this time next week, MindLink will be ours for pennies on the dollar, and Miss Chen will be yesterday's news." When they finally left for dinner, I stayed frozen for 5 full minutes, ensuring they wouldn't return. Then I called my CFO, my lawyer, and finally Sarah Westlake, parent, who, contrary to Brandon's intelligence, had been very interested in investing in MindLink. We'd been finalizing terms that very week. "Sarah," I said when she answered, "I think you'll want to hear this recording before we sign anything." The next morning, Brandon Wells strutted into our scheduled meeting, flanked by his team. His confident smile faltered when he saw Sarah Westlake sitting beside me. "Before we start," I said calmly, sliding a document across the table, "here is our new offer. Westlake Capital is acquiring a majority stake in MindLink, with me remaining as CEO. We're also filing a lawsuit against TouchIant for corporate espionage and market manipulation." I played the recording. The blood drained from Brandon's face. How did you? I am not just yesterday's news, Brandon. I am the maid who cleaned your hotel room while you plotted to steal my company." 3 weeks later, TouchIant's stock had plummeted amid the scandal. Brandon resigned in disgrace. And MindLink, we closed our funding round at triple the valuation they'd planned to steal us for. Sometimes being underestimated is your greatest advantage. They saw a maid when they should have seen me, part the woman who built something they couldn't buy, running circles around men who never bothered to look me in the face. Next time someone mistakes me for the help, I think I'll just smile and keep cleaning. You never know what messes you might uncover.